Well, Christmas is come and gone, so now the New Year's Eve parties come now. Joining us live now here in studio, Tim Laird, Chief Entertaining Officer for Southern Comfort. Thank you so much for being here, Tim.
Great to be here. And of course, when you say New Year's Eve, you got to say champagne.
And you're telling me, too, there's a strategy. You can't just pop any bottle of champagne at a New Year's Eve party.
Exactly. What do you want to look for is a bottle that says Méthode Champenois. And basically what that says is they produce the champagne the same way they do in France. And so you can get a great champagne. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. There's some great California champagnes like Corbel at, $11 to $12.99 a bottle. It's just, I'm telling you, just as great. Now, the other thing about champagne, styles. Everybody's confused on what to pick out. These are the two most popular styles. Brut, which is a little dry. It's not too sweet.
Okay.
And then what's confusing, there's an extra dry that's a little sweeter. So anyway, if you like a little sweeter, go for extra dry. If not, Brut is a great champagne.
Tim, can I tell you, I have a little bit of a fear of opening a champagne bottle.
Exactly.
Can you help?
I will, and I'll tell you what.
The cork goes everywhere. It makes a loud sound.
Everybody's afraid of that because, again, they only have champagne, which is sad, maybe just for New Year's Eve. So here's some tips so the cork won't go flying. We won't have champagne anywhere. Anyway, make sure it's well chilled. That's 4 hours minimum in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to take off the wire cage. And here's another tip. There's always 6 half turns. 1, 2, 3,
you count
4,
the turns.
5, 6. We'll take off the wire cage. And here's the real tip. Again, well chilled. But then what you want to do is hold the cork and turn the bottle like this. So otherwise,
hold
if you
the cork, turn the bottle,
because people try to pull these corks off and it just goes flying. So just like this, and it should be just a slight pop, nothing spilled. Corks,
nothing to be scared of there.
Breaking lights, that's it.
Nothing went flying. No. All right, so once you got the champagne popped, how do you mix it up?
You bet. Here's an easy New Year's Eve champagne punch. I love this. Very easy. 2 bottles of Corbel Brut.
Okay.
To that, about 8 ounces of cranberry juice, kind of a festive color.
Okay.
And then to that, I'm going to put in about 6 to 8 ounces of Southern Comfort. That kind of goes in. And that's it. That's all there is to it.
I like how Tim can just eye it. He knows
right
what
there.
He's doing
I knew
here.
exactly.
No real measuring here.
I know what that pour was. So anyway, there it is. That simple. You could actually garnish this with frozen raspberries or strawberries, which is wonderful. But it makes a nice festive punch, or even just a little lime wedge. That's perfect.
And
so
you're ready for midnight. Now, I know I've had some New Year's Eve parties in the past, and I always have guests that prefer a non-alcoholic drink. So could you make that same recipe? Just skip the Southern Comfort.
Here's what you do.
And what about the champagne?
Because we always talk about being a responsible host or hostess on New Year's Eve, and what I do is I have an alcohol-free version, which is simply lemon lime soda, cranberry juice, and a little bit of orange juice. So the orange juice takes the place of the Southern Comfort. The lemon lime soda replaces the Corbel, and you already have the cranberry juice, so it tastes good, looks just like the alcohol version.
It's still festive. You can still feel like you're part of the party, but again, you don't have to indulge in the alcohol if you choose. And you got to have some food, right?
Always some food.
This is a nice little treat, right?
This is a fun, easy, and again, I always believe in easy entertaining, and this is a great appetizer to have for New Year's Eve. A lot of people like to eat seafood during New Year's Eve, so here's one that combines a little spicy shrimp, and it's spicy because I have some Cajun spices in it, and but it's on a cucumber, so a cucumber slice, and that's actually how you can grab it easy for your guests.
And it looks nice.
Oh, and the cucumber adds that little bit of kind of coolness to it. It takes away that spice, and then to hold the shrimp to the cucumber slice, I have a little bit of fat-free Greek yogurt, so you get this spicy, cool, creamy.
You got the food, you got the drink. Tim, before I let you go, this can all be found in your books, correct?
Yep, That's Entertaining by America's CEO, or That's Entertaining Cocktails and Appetizers.
Perfect. Tim, so great to meet you. I feel like we're ready to party now. We're going to send it over to John and Bill.
Happy